Hi! We're doing more hot takes.
I'm so excited. I'm ready.
Yeah. Welcome back. If you haven't seen one of these before, hot takes are, it's like a first impressions. We're talking about decks that are in pre-order status or are on Kickstarter, just anything that's about to be done in the next month or so. And a hot take, I'll just pop my screen up.
Yeah.
In journalism, a hot take is a piece of deliberately provocative commentary that is based almost entirely on shallow moralizing in response to a news story, usually written on tight deadlines with little research or reporting and even less thought. So we don't look at these in advance. This is just, that's the concept.
The least thought possible.
As little, this is the least I have looked at anything before we have filmed one of these, because I was putting this list together very last minute off of everybody's requests. And I'm like, okay, grab the link. Okay, this is what we're doing. That's all.
And I'm so excited because I never know what is coming. So, like, I'm just super jazzed about it. That's my favorite thing. I'm like, I just love going in blind.
And you just get to see whatever pops up on the screen.
Yes. I'm like, ooh. I get excited.
If you're not already following Miss Danny Mystic on her own channel, there will also be a link down below to her channel. She makes awesome tarot content, witchy content, all kinds of fun things. Check her out. And let's get into it. We're going to start with mass market.
Yes.
Okay. In literally no order, because, again, I just grabbed the list of links. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, so button. There we go. Tarot. Okay. Tarot of Hearts. Tarot of, it's heart plus arts.
Oh, so hearts. Okay.
Yeah. Is this from a specific
US Games? Okay.
Visionary artist Isabel Hayes hand-painted each card following the Rider-Waite system, adding an extra lover's card while displaying her own bold and passionate vision. Okay, let's look at pictures.
Okay.
See if we can help. Let me know if we're blocking anything. Can you see everything okay?
I can see everything okay.
Beautiful. Okay, now make it just a little smaller. All right, so we have, oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of fun. Roses and lilies. This almost reminds me, this is going to be sacrilege. Somebody's going to be mad at me, but like, this almost reminds me of Unibrow.
Yes, Frida Kahlo.
Thank you. Doesn't it kind of?
A little bit, yeah.
Like just maybe it's the color.
Yeah, I think it's like the pop of color, the flowers surrounding. Like Frida's known for that.
This is giving some kind of dark romance vibe.
I know, right? I was like,
wait, what is that movie with Nicole Kidman and what is
Eyes Wide Shut? Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut. That's probably not the vibe she was going for. That's where my brain
went.
It's
not, but
I mean, she did say there was 2 lovers cards. Oh no, are they going to show us both of them?
See it. I don't know.
Okay, there's the first one. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, those are movie. That's like movie strips.
It's movie reel, yeah. Well, I saw something about movies, drama, like it talked about something like that. So I think like the arts in general maybe might be touched in, or is it like film? I don't know. Let's keep going.
We'll look at it again here in a second. Here's the nice ones. I love the bright colors, but then I'm a sucker for bright colors. This feels it does feel very performative.
It does. I don't know if this is I really love the backs.
That anatomical heart.
There we are. You know, I'm a sucker for that. But I don't know. I don't know if this one is quite for me. I don't really flow to this kind of style. It does remind me of something else, though. Like, there are some images that I really do like.
Yeah.
It's giving me, oh, man. I'm not going to be able to put my finger on it. I think it might be like a mixture of stuff. Like, oh, my God, Marchetti?
Yeah, Cheryl Marchetti. Yeah.
Cheryl Marchetti. Okay. We got some of that black and white kind of getting those vibes. Who's that? Natalie Hertz?
Yeah, remember? I'm so sorry. I'm no use.
Vampire. It's like Vampire Tarot. Vampire Tarot and
Malibu and Coke.
Pop Place. Natalie Hertz.
Oh.
Fantastical Tarot. She did the Vampire Tarot. It's like these, like, again, it's not quite it, but it's one of those things that remind me of that art.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, like, it's not that I don't like it, but like, I feel like I have other things that touch
kind of
those.
have that vibe.
Yeah, because it's like I have the Tarot Avatar, which has the Frida vibes, you know, like of that one
Yeah,
image.
true.
And like, you know, Natalie's.
I need to look that one up though. It's called the Fantastical Tarot.
Fantastical Tarot by Natalie Hurd. She also has the vampire one. I think they're both out of print. These are pretty old.
Oh, of course they're out of print. Oh, oh, I remember this one. You've maybe shown this one to me. The box is cool. Okay, it's all cool. It's just not necessarily my taste. Okay. So important details for this are it is due to release on July 31st, currently $34.95 US. I think it's giving US pricing. So that's actually kind of high, isn't that, for US games?
That is kind of high. That's why I was like,
But they've put out some linen recently, so I wonder. There's no mention of the cardstock on here at all, though.
Okay.
So maybe some of their stuff has been coming out really nice quality lately, so there's that too. But
the box is pretty big. The dimensions show pretty big.
So maybe it's got a bigger book in it as well.
Maybe so, because it's like a 4x6. So I'm wondering if it's like one of those big book deck. Because the book has 288 pages, and then if it's a big chunker.
Oh, yeah. So that'd be like a thicker book for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. All right. Let me pop up the next one. So we have, hopefully you can see it, the Familiar Field Oracle. Isn't this the Familiar Field Tarot? There's a Familiar Field Tarot, right?
Is there really?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. We're going to cheat. We're going to just tarot. No, No, it's just called the Field. Just called the Field Tarot. Remember? Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Same person. Yeah, same person. So, animal deck.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I like that. Hold on. Okay. I do not need another animal deck. I do not need another animal deck. I do not need another animal deck.
No. I just got the Terra that we talked about the last time. One of the last times. I bought that one. But I like the 3 keywords on there.
Me too.
The art kind of reminds me of, what is it, Eric? What's his face? The Hungry Caterpillar?
Oh, I don't know the author's name, but I know the book. Yeah.
You know the book I'm talking about?
Yeah. If you have the Field Tarot, this one might definitely be of interest to you because it would obviously be a beautiful pairing for it. Price is decent, $17.95 US, due out July 31st.
How many cards are in that? 60. Okay.
Oh. Is it 60? Where does it say?
The 60 familiar animal archetypes up from the land sky. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Land, sea, and sky. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. 60 cards. That's decent for $18.
That is decent.
Okay, we got to talk about this one.
The
Past Life Energy Oracle.
Okay.
You have a thought.
I have a thought. I've seen Past Life decks done. I've owned them. I've had the Doreen Virtue one. As a person who does read into past lives, this does nothing for me.
Same. Yeah, same.
That's too just specific. Very specific. I can't, like, it's got angels in there. Like, it would be a hard pass for me. That is, all the archangels. Like, why is that in past life? Like, I don't know. That's a hard pass.
Keywords like compassion, something, forgiveness. Okay, cool. Here's my thing. I think you and I have similar kind of like the way that we explore. But for me, it's so fluid and smushy and stretchy that any deck that has specifics at all actually blocks the flow of information. I can't even use tarot. Like, the decks that I use don't even have like titles.
Yeah, if I use tarot, it's usually very plain unless I am called specifically to one because there's usually a card that it's going to come out and I'm like, no other deck has this. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
But another thing, on those cards, like even on the Archangel card, you see an image of men in Scottish garb, in kilts. Yeah, that is going to manipulate, at least the way that I read. I'm seeing this, but maybe I'm not feeling that at all. It's throwing me off. I'm trying to find where the kilts come in. Does that have something to do with it? Like, I don't know. Things like that I find really throw me off, which is like when I use past life cards in the past. Whereas like sometimes I could get it, but like I would always become frustrated and be like, I'm moving this over. I got the keywords. I got the thing, but like, let's just follow this trail. And so these, I find they're always too specific.
They're too specific. Even ones with really cool systems I've been tempted by. But here's the thing. If you are not somebody who, if you're somebody who wants to explore it like for yourself and you want it like laid out for you, a deck like this might make a lot of sense.
Yes.
Potentially. I think there's ones I've liked better because there's ones that I've seen where like, I saw one, it was a round deck. Maybe somebody in the comments can fill it in if they know which one I'm talking about, but it was a round deck. And depending on how the card came out, it might tell you that this was, maybe it was a place or maybe it was a time. So it was a little more like flexible.
Okay.
If I'm remembering it correctly, something like that, I feel like would even be a little bit more open. So you can, because it's
because then you can kind of see where the image, like where the words are, where you're being called, because like sometimes you're called to different. I could see that maybe.
But like 44 cards and like a wonky mix of themes. No, thank you. I can't do it.
I can't do that.
If you can,
if you can, this one's coming out July 16th.
1997 US. That's the deal. Okay. Let's look at the next one.
Okay.
This one I feel like is going to disappoint me, but it is the Choose Your Own Adventure Tarot deck.
Okay.
Who is the publisher of this?
Oh, it said it up there. I thought it said it up there.
Did I miss it? It says...
Go back. Okay, whoa. Oh, no, they didn't say it right there. Oh, shoot. They usually have it. Publisher.
Choose Co. Okay. It might literally be put out by the... Okay, so this is the Choose Your Own Adventure Tarot. Here's my thing. Like, the art is cool. What I want to know is, how is it Choose Your Own Adventure? Because, like...
Yeah, that was my question.
Already kind of choose your own adventure by nature, like by the nature of the system. So is it just meant to remind us of the art of did you read Choose Your Own Adventure books when they were a thing?
I remember, were Boxcar Children similar to that?
I think it was before. This might be just tiny bit before.
Because I remember the like, go to page such and such to choose this. I did read those.
Okay. Yeah, so same. I don't know if Boxcar Children... I
don't know if I'm mixing them up or if they were near each other in the library where I used to get them, but I would read Choose Your Own Adventure stories.
Section of the library.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. But I read both, but I think Boxcar was like little mini mysteries, and like then Choose Your Own Adventure was like, you'd have the interactive piece where how you chose, depending on how the story would go, based on where you would turn, right? Classic, like, I don't know, 80s, 90s stuff, right? Amazing.
Yes.
But I don't see in this... Oh, I love that Lover's card, though.
I
don't see in this where is the Choose Your Own Adventure coming in? Like, is there...
It says something about steampunk. I just saw steampunk-inspired aesthetic.
You find iconography. So fast on here.
I don't...
Oh, there it is. Beautifully illustrated cards with inclusive characters geared toward a new generation of divinators. But, like, how is it incorporating the Choose Your Own Adventure, like, experience? That's what I want to know.
That's
like,
what
how?
I don't... It doesn't say. It does...
Because, like... Yeah, it's... Okay, here. Guidebook written by... Okay. Rana Tahir has been reading tarot for almost 2 decades, as well as teaching the tarot to others. She's written the Choose Your Own Adventure Spies, Choose Your Own Adventure Stranger Things, Heroes and Monsters. Okay, so they're still putting out books. I didn't know. Oh, here we go. Here we get an example of the guidebook. Spreads. It's just telling us about spreads. I don't think... Okay, maybe I'm just a purist, but I'm like, if you're going to be Choose Your Own Adventure, then you should, and I don't know if it is or isn't. Maybe, again, if anybody gets it and finds out, let us know. But I feel like it should incorporate the experience of it somehow, like a method that like draws us in to the guidebook in a similar way. Like, okay, if you pull this card, here's how you can choose your own adventure. And then maybe it takes us to a different card or like some kind of mechanic.
Like something that corresponds, or like read more about what twos mean, or read more about where the fire is in this card, or like, I don't know, like something, or like, what's the opposite of this card? Are you looking to... Because, like, if you take it and be like, okay, let's say you have, you know, this one card. If you want to stay in that energy, maybe look towards this card next.
Yes.
Do you want to go do you want to release this energy? Maybe go to this card next. Or like, I don't know, like something like that.
I would totally at least pull in the mechanic. Like, you know what's funny? You know who did do something like this? Sorry, I'm going to sidetrack for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, the Exquisite Familiars deck by Odd Mix Market, Richard,
Okay.
Odd Mix Market. Okay, in the guidebook for that deck, so have you seen it? It's like a flip. Okay. With the front end and the back end of the animal. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yes.
In the guidebook, he has instructions. Now, you obviously don't have to do this, but for every front and for every back, there's like wisdom, and there's 2 different pieces, and there's lore, and there's like a message, and there's 2 different pieces, right? And in the guidebook introduction, he says, the first time you ever pull this, like you get this back end, you pick one of those wisdoms and one of those messages, and you mark it. There's a spot to mark it. And from then on, that's what that back end means for you.
Whoa.
So over time, by the time you've gotten all of them, you will have personalized it for yourself. Now that has more choose your own adventure energy than the choose your own adventure tarot does.
That's like a game. And I watched you flip through that thing and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't know what I would do with it, but like that is the coolest thing.
He is the coolest at coming up with like the most unique stuff, like the most innovative shit. Like
beautiful images. Like they're so cool.
Yeah, his art's incredible. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. But yeah, back to this. I'd like to pass.
Why do I always have a weird piece of hair when I talk to you? Always. So, I feel like there's at least,
unicorn horn usually
videos where I got that unicorn horn just flapping around everywhere.
That's usually what it's going to be. It's going to be the unicorn horn. It's because your unicorn horn is recognizing. It's like the unicorn in me blesses and sees the unicorn in you. What is that? Okay. So I think I'm good on this one, but if you're into it, y'all, July 16th, $22.49 US currently. Let us know if you get it. If there's mechanics, if there's choose your own adventure mechanics.
Let us know if you get it, because we want to know if there is something choosing in there.
Yep. All right, Danny, the next one involves a bit of a challenge.
Oh.
Can you read the title of this next deck? I'll show it to you in a second. Can you read the title without singing it?
Nope.
You can't tell me that was not intentional.
You can't. Oh my God. What is this?
Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
I have no idea. It is a tarot though. Every little thing you do is magic tarot. It is by Callie Little and Maury Seal. I love the box.
That's
cute. Is that literally all we have? No. No. I might have to look it up. Hold on. What does it say? Co-created by the founder of the 52 Lists Project, Maury Seal, and debut author and illustrator Callie Little, this expressive deck pulls the centuries-old divination practice into the modern age. Like, listen, that's been done. So what are you doing different? Okay, here we go.
Focusing on mental health, though.
Personal growth. But like, I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see that.
It looks like a slide out.
Yeah, that's no.
I don't know. I might need to Google it because there's like no pictures here. Let me do a local Google search. See if we can find.
Like, is it all that like kind of like multi-textural collage style art, where it's like mixed with that like vector and like all the textures imprinted in there?
Okay, I think this is the Instagram. So okay, wait a minute, hold on. Can I Instagram? Answer this question is usually no, but okay. So here's the guidebook. There's a crystal. There's mood music. Okay, so it is intentional. There's a song. That's kind of great.
Now listen. Now I'm intrigued.
Oh no!
I love me some music.
Oh, it says it right here. Every card in the deck, not just the majors, not only comes with info on how to interpret it upright or reversed, it also comes with the perfect pairing of a crystal, a scent, a song, and numerology.
What?
Okay.
I don't know if I like that art.
I don't know if I like the art either. Can we just have the book, please?
Can I have the guidebook?
Does that fish have a face? Can you see the fish?
Oh, it's one. Oh my God, I had a goldfish like that. Okay, so it's the type of goldfish, they got real ugly face. Like they're like weird and bubbly, and like I love them. They're so weird looking. I had a black one.
I feel like there's going to be so many people that are going to freaking love this, though. Okay, so the Elder of Pentacles is a frog with a pentacle on his head. Okay.
You want me to tell you why I don't care for it? Because it's too animal heavy. I didn't think it was going there.
I know.
I didn't think it was going to the animals. And honestly, if I get another one, Linen Reese, or is it Linen? The Coastal Curiosities.
Oh, I don't have anything on the list. Should I add it?
Okay, no, because I don't know when it's coming out. But
okay.
She's doing a tarot that's gonna have this like kind of black and white art on the backgrounds, the same kind of backgrounds as Coastal Curiosities, but it's a tarot instead of an oracle. So like I've already got my mindset. Like if I want one like that, that's the one I'm getting.
Right. That totally makes sense. It's one of those things where it's like, if you already know you're going to get something similar, or you already have something similar, then you're kind of like, okay, well, what am I going to do with that? But I have to say, if you just, at $24, I'm just going to point out that if you're the person that wants to know what the music pairing is for the card, the set pairing, because I don't know that anybody's ever done that for an entire deck.
I've seen people do it. There's even like a book, I want to say it's called The Art of Tarot, or maybe I'm wrong. Creative Tarot, I don't know. But she did something similar in that book as well. I read it ages ago. But I'm always like, to me, it might even be worth just like getting that guidebook. Just to look at it. Just for the, you know what I'm saying?
For the correspondences, right?
Yes.
I think I'm probably good on this one.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right.
Although that guidebook is tempting.
A little bit tempting. Okay, this next one is, I don't know the fandom, so it's not, it's this one. Supernatural.
Oh.
Have you watched
Supernatural? So I started watching Supernatural. Y'all, I'm still so far behind. Don't even at me. My brother has been on me for years to finish this. I do love the stories. I just don't have the time. But I do know a little bit about it, so I am kind of curious to see. I always show my brother. He doesn't know anything about cards. But like, I just always show him like, look, Supernatural. And he's like, oh, that's so cool. Like, that would be the only reason why I would get it. Would be like, hey, let's come sit and explain these things to me, because I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. It's not Inside Editions, which is good news for those of you who are curious, because RP Studios is doing it. What's that?
I said I don't think I've seen Inside Editions do Oracle.
They did that Marvel one.
Oh, Marvel. I didn't see the Marvel one. Okay.
And I heard it was half decent. I mean, I could be getting mixed up, but there's a Purgatory card here. There's not really much in the way of card images, but it's not.
Well, it looks like,
so. Yeah. Is any of this familiar from watching the show? I have no.
I mean,
context.
Maybe
Supernatural fans. The sound off.
Supernatural fans, let us know. I don't know enough to be like, I recognize that, because I can't see them clear enough, and I don't know.
There's some.
Does it show what the key? Oh yeah, it showed like Purgatory, but like.
Yeah, I can't read any of these other ones. The image is way too small.
No.
So I got nothing to go off of, just the one which said Purgatory. It looks like it might literally be more like titles than keywords.
I know.
And RP Studios, you can see it here, but they have the kind of boxes where the cards kind of, you open it up and the cards slide in one end, and the book is kind of like tucked, like the back page of the book is into a little sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
That's the companies. They have a lot of decks that have this kind of packaging. Dawn just got one of them, like a folklore forest or a fairy tale forest or something like that. Ooh. When she was up here. That's by them. So some of their stuff's actually kind of unique, but yeah, it's a fandom-y thing.
That's awesome. I'm curious to hear what super fans think.
Yeah, $20 out on August.
$20, man.
Keep us posted. Ignore all the shipping and import stuff. That's because I'm in Canada, and the internet knows that I'm in Canada. Okay, how about Call of the Morrigan Oracle?
Okay,
was this indie? Am I crazy?
Wait, is this the same? Is this the same as the old magic? Is that the same? Oh. Yeah, look, Naomi. Yes, That's her.
Wait.
That's the same artist.
Is the Old Ways magic? It is so.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Danny, bring in the info. Oh my God, I had no
I
idea.
recognized it right off the bat. I was like, oh, I know it.
That is so cool that you mentioned. I would not have clocked it. And yet now that I'm looking at the art, I can't unsee it.
Now you're not going to be able to unsee it. Nope.
That's wicked cool. Okay, so for those of you who, especially who have and love the Old Ways Magic Oracle, which by the way has an expanded edition that I just bought, so I've got.
Which now I feel like I need. Okay.
Okay. This goes in on the Morrigan, which is pretty incredible. I don't know that there's been a really good Morrigan deck before this, so I'd be curious to hear from those of you who work with Morrigan or who have been looking for a good Morrigan deck, your thoughts, because some of the Morrigan stuff I've seen has been seemed kind of hit or miss or kind of iffy.
Honestly, something like this, while I think it's awesome, I don't know enough. Like, I'm looking at all these keywords or like these titles on the cards, and I don't understand any of it. I don't know the story as well. I haven't dove into the Morrigan, so I just don't know.
Yeah. The challenge with something like this is I feel like with titles, you really need to be willing to go into the guidebook and work with that, or be already familiar with them. And I do think a lot of times with decks like this, there's a bit of a missed opportunity, because if with just one or two keywords, the deck can be usable to so many more people, I feel like, than just having the titles. Because there's just always going to be folks who are like, I want to play with this deck. I want to get to know the Morrigan through this deck, but I don't want to feel like a card means nothing until I read the guidebook. Like, you want to have the guidebook be an accompaniment and a tool that helps and like expands it, but not necessarily that like you have to. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to use it.
I know. And I tend to shy away. Not all, because listen, I will lie to myself. But because I do have some, but for the most part, I really struggle with that, because I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't want to feel like either like I'm not going to know until I read the card and figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Or I just have to know innately what this is already.
Yes.
So like, even with regular ones, like I just got this one, the Wild Things Oracle, Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. And for the most part, every single one has a great keyword that I totally understand. But then they'll have like one or two that I'm just like, what is that?
Which one is that? Can you show? Are you holding it? Oh, that one. Yeah. Danny, the organza though.
It came with this bag. That's the only reason why it's in it, because it was big. It came with it. It's been here for like just 4 days.
You panicked.
I did. But like, some of them are really great, and I wish I could find one that I could like show you
as like an example.
Yeah.
So this freaking Morrigan deck isn't out until November, so consider it's an early peak. It's not out. You got to wait a while. I'm sorry for the tease. I try to keep it coming out super soon, but missed the boat on that. I missed the boat. Okay, see if you can find an example of what you're looking at while I pull up the next deck.
Yes.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Okay, like the Mind That Monkey.
Oh. Yeah. Like, But then the other ones are like keywords.
Beginnings.
Oh,
Get untangled. You know, but then you have something like that where I'm just like, but I don't understand that monkey at all.
Yeah, like what's the deal?
Or like, remember the whoopee? I don't know, I don't know what that means.
Me either.
So like,
give me a keyword.
But everything else is like Quiet the Anxiety Monster. Like, they're great. Yeah. There's only like one or two, but when it's the whole deck, that's just an obtuse title unless you are really familiar.
Okay.
Either it's just for the very familiar, or you have to have your book until you learn it, you know?
Do you have the Oracle of Mystical Moments?
My Mystical Moments?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The Oracle?
Yeah.
The whole damn deck is like that.
No, it's not. There's a few.
Don't call it. No.
They're guaranteed there's a few, but most of them are fine.
No.
Yes.
No. They're all weird stuff, like parachutes in summertime, and like, I made that up, but like,
I was like, you totally made that up.
I totally made that one up. That's 5 of the whole thing. That's why I couldn't work with it. It was not a single keyword. Maybe one.
There's a few. But yes, that one is one of the more obtuse. But I feel like
Thank you.
I on that one, I feel like and on some of them it's the same. Like the artwork kind of speaks a little for it. But with that kind of title, like the artwork, I mean, I can see what's going on, but I don't know if there's like a myth. Am I missing something? Is there something that this person does? Like,
is there a story?
I need to know.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. An Oracle of Mystical Moments for real, though. I wanted to like it because I love the tarot so much. Okay. Let me pop us into the next one. The Storytellers Tarot.
Okay.
Again, we do not have a ton of images popping up, but I'm seeing at least, I'm seeing one constellation. Like this one's a constellation, the Centaur. I like
that looks like some kind of coin. That's Moby Dick.
Moby Dick? Okay. Is there another story about a whale?
I don't think so. Free Willy, but I don't think that's a book. That's the white whale. The white whale. That's Moby Dick.
Okay. It's definitely Moby Dick. Okay. Cool. And then we've got this one for Justice.
Okay. That's from the Book of the Dead.
Okay. And there's a black hair and a coin. And it's on a red background.
I'm assuming that might be
stories, myths, and folk tales from around the world. There we go.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like that would be Asian because of the coin.
Gotcha. So it's definitely meant to be a story-based deck. There's not enough images on this page for a deck that's supposed to come out August 6th. But I really like the art style. Yeah. But I think this is going to compete with decks like Tarot of the Divine that are already well established that have stories from around the world. Then again, the art style is different, but it's actually not that different than Tarot of the Divine.
It's not an incredible I mean, it's different, but it's not.
It is different.
You know.
But like, they're both
I'm wondering what kind of story, because Tarot of the Divine are folk tales. Or like way back stories. This has literature in it.
Well, I think
if it's got Moby Dick, it's got literature in it.
Truth. Yeah, so maybe literature and folk tales and so it's a bit of a mix. I wish there was more information about it on this page, but there is not. Is this a
I know, because then that has me like, well, I mean, technically, then it's not folk myths and tales. That's literature, and that's, it has nothing to do with whatever. But unless I am completely wrong, but I'm seeing a white whale with stuff in its head chomping on a boat. This sounds like Moby Dick.
That sounds like Moby Dick. Yeah. Peggy agrees.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, so I feel like we need more information. I will say, and I know I'm going to be a broken record, but I need to see a change in House's card stock before I probably take the leap on any of their stuff. I like the colors, I've got to say, and I like the art style a lot. I would definitely be interested in hearing more about this once it's out and people have it in their hands. So keep us posted for sure if you get it, because it looks promising. There's not enough info here to make a decision.
I know. It's like, that's what's kind of bothering me. Like, I want to see what kind of stories, like what we're looking at. I'm excited to see some flip throughs of this one. Not gonna lie. I wish they had more cards. For real. And I'm sure they might have them across the internet. So y'all go look. This is hot takes. We're not gonna
keep us posted
every time, but
for real.
Just saying.
Okay. This next one. So I think it's pretty clear by this next one that we have an emerging new fandom publisher, because this is that RP Studios again. I'm sure of it based on the box. Yeah. Because look at the box is the same. It's that slide. But this is Women of Westeros, and this is based on, I'm assuming, House of Dragons. House of the Dragon. So...
And it's both, because look, Arya's up in the front, and Daenerys is there. It says Game of Thrones and House of Dragons, Women of Westeros.
It sure does. Yeah, Game of Thrones and House. Oh,
yes.
I totally missed it. Yeah, because there's Rhaenys Targaryen, but then there's, oh my gosh,
that's Sansa.
Sansa, thank you. It's been so long since I've watched.
I know.
Oh, there's only 40 cards though. It's kind of a bummer.
Oh,
Oh,
look,
it's
it
got
shows
Brienne of
Arya,
Tarth.
Daenerys, Brienne's in there. Yeah.
Melisandre, Cersei, Alicent Hightower. Oh, is there more pictures? Yes. Okay.
Oh, it's another
So
one of those pictures.
this is the thing. So this
Look,
is
the
the
red
same
lady. I
publisher.
see the red lady.
But here's the thing. So this tells me that a competitor to Inside Editions is stepping up to the forefront, at least for Oracle. So now I'm going to be, yeah, let's see. You know, there can only be, I think, pressure to or whatever to improve if multiple creators are doing licensed fandom decks. And the
Agreed.
reality is that I think the only publishers that can do this are big enough names that they can afford the licensing because they can do the licensing across multiple products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's going to hold them potentially if there's more than one, more than just Inside Editions doing it. We're going to see a bit of an uptick. I got the Neopets one, and that one was Andrews McMeal, the Neopets one. It wasn't
Oh,
Inside
that's true.
Edition.
I remember you saying
Yeah.
that in your video that you were like, "Oh, this is by whatever, whatever."
Yep. Have you been watching House of Dragons? House of the
Okay,
Dragon?
I started. I I'm obsessed. I love it, but I have no streaming services right now except for Amazon Prime because I have not turned my TV on in months. Like I
Yeah.
just don't watch TV right now. I have had legitimately, like I'm not even joking you, people have been in my DMs about Bridgerton.
Same.
Like, you need to watch this, Danny. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Like, I've
I
had
want to watch it
multiple
too.
people in my DMs. I'm coming, y'all. I don't watch anything. It's not worth my money for all these streaming services when I'm not even watching an hour of television a week sometimes.
Yeah, that is a challenge. Like we have two or three, I think, right now. And Peggy and I don't watch a lot of TV either. But it's like then when you want to watch something, you got to find out which service it's on, and it's like a total thing.
It is. It's a total
So
thing. I'm like, if it's not on Amazon right now, then I'm just not watching it. Okay. Or I'm gonna
yeah,
rent it or whatever.
yeah. This is one of those things where I told myself I was going to watch it and I just never have. So, but it's tempting because some of you might know if you follow the illustrator for the Unicorn's Journey Tarot, Francesca Paocchi, if you follow her social media, she's big into this stuff, big into the House of Dragon. She's painted stuff that's been inspired by characters. Like she just loves doing dragons and stuff. So she's got a bunch of that. And so I keep seeing little glimpses and I'm like, oh, I should really watch that show. And then I just don't.
I know
That's
I'm
what
gonna
happens.
love it. Like I know I am.
Yeah.
Because when I started it and I was like, oh God, this is going to consume my life.
Yeah.
But I ended up
Oh,
I had to walk away. It was right when it started too. Like I was like at the beginning, but
oh,
uh, I lost track.
yeah.
I,
I'm
I
with
will
you.
do it one day. Hold me to it, y'all.
One day it'll happen. Yep. All right, let's see who's up next. Oh, $20, y'all. Comes out July 16th. Let's see. Okay. This is definitely indie gone mass market, right? I'm positive I saw this
This looks
somewhere
familiar.
as indie. The name is super familiar. Mythologica Fennica. It's Finnish. It's Finnish folklore.
Okay.
Yeah, Finnish folklore. So nothing. I feel like I remember seeing this when it was like on Kickstarter or something. Now I'm not sure, but it's beautiful, and I feel like it's worth a look, especially if you're drawn to the art. Look at this freaking honeybee.
Oh wow.
It's pretty cool. But I don't. This isn't one that like I think is on my list or anything. I'm just excited because I'm sure. Well, I shouldn't say I'm sure. I strongly suspect that this is an indie that got scooped up, and it is being published by Rockpool, which is great.
That's really interesting. I don't know if it's for me because I'm
Same.
not very familiar with that, but it looks really cool. It's beautiful art.
It is beautiful. It has a folk art feel for sure.
It does,
So
and I love that. You know.
yeah, totally. This one, oh, here's a few more photos.
Oh, here's some
This
more. Okay.
Luhi, Empress, the Eagle, Page of Wands. I'm not going to try to pronounce this.
Yeah.
I say that and then I do it anyways. The Knight of Cups. I love the backings. This is actually due out August 6th, and it's currently listed at $29.95 if you want to check it
Not too
out.
bad.
Okay, let's look at this one. The Earth Song Oracle, also by Rockpool. This looks
Wow.
This actually looks really beautiful. Refuge, safety, and respite. Seek respite. Find safety and peace. Whale. Communication, empathy, intelligence. Use your emotional intelligence to enhance your communication skills. Interesting. It's got 3 keywords and then a little message right on the card.
It lost me there, I think.
Did it?
Yeah, there's too much going on.
Oh, it's muted color palette, so it has to
It is
really
beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
But like sometimes I'm really picky with oracles in general. I love that. Yeah. Oh my, it's summer. I don't always like the
oops.
What is it called?
The messages run on the
call it commentary. I don't need the commentary at the bottom. I just want those keywords.
I feel like this with just the keywords would have been the best choice. But oh my gosh. The art is so beautiful. But then again, like I feel like there's people that are going to love the fact that the message is right there.
They will. Because there's so many that are made like that. And they work wonderfully. They do wonderfully. They've even had tarots that are like that have like the words underneath and like give a little explanation or a little blip for it or a little meaning for it.
Those are the decks I like to use at bedtime. Like I have like a little stack. And I love ones with the meanings on them or like little messages on them for bedtime because it's such an effortless way to kind of reflect. And I enjoy that a lot for that time of the day. But this is really pretty. Like the whole idea of getting messages from Mother Nature, and it really does feel like it's tapped into that divine Earth Mother kind of vibe. So I definitely dig that. It's really pretty. How many cards is this?
It's really pretty.
Does it tell us how many? 36.
36.
Come on. Oh. Rock pool. That's
what I'm saying. Like, for me, there's something that has to like align for like, okay, like if there's something about the card that I'm just not super keen on, but I'll probably use it in a different way. But like, if I don't, it's not going to hurt my feelings, the price point. And then there's a price point of like, there's not a lot of like, and I'm not trying to shit on anybody, but like, there's not a lot of cards. It's not something that speaks to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not at a low enough price point for me to try, I guess.
Yep. Totally. I'm with you 100%. If it was cheap enough, you're kind of like, or inexpensive enough, you're like, it's worth it, a gamble. But then at a certain point, it's like not enough cards. It's not necessarily a super mega bargain. Beautiful, but like, I don't know if I'd actually use it. At that point, you're tiptoeing into, this is going to be a waste for me. Territory. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to waste my time, like, not like my time, but like my money and whatever. Cause like, sometimes there's no, like, you can't really return it, or if you return it, they destroy it, and it's like, I feel like I'm wasting. And it's like, there's so many things that go in there. It's just like,
all of it's part of it. Like, I think a sensible purchasing decision, right? Like, am I going to use this, or am I going to just be squeeing for the moment, and then it's going to sit on my shelf? And then, so I do try to like figure that out ahead of time. I still suck at it half the time.
We all have our moments, obviously. You know, I literally had one this week. I was just like, I got all these things. And there was one that was regretful, but I did return it though. I did.
Yeah.
Because there was also damage, like there was also something wrong with the box. So like I was like, not only did I not care for it, but there was damage on the box. So I was like, I gotta
No, at a certain point, you gotta go, no, that one's gotta go back. Well, this one I think is definitely worth a look if you're drawn to the art, or if you think you could work with something like this in your practice. It's due out August 6th, $24.95 US currently. Okay, this isn't a deck, but somebody put this on the list, and I have so many things to say. So this is the Tarot of the Divine Stickerology. So it's tarot stickers from Tarot of the Divine. Okay, so I have multiple thoughts. Thought number one, this is a whole ass franchise. And now there's the deck, there's a bigger book, now there's a medium journal. And I say that as somebody who has all those things and just recently got the journal. And now I'm like, another stickers. And here's the thing. I love this. Like, I love the art here. I love what they're doing.
I love the art.
It's beautiful. But it's showing us the franchise. There's so many things. And there's nothing wrong with this.
No, girl, go at it.
Go at it for real. But now I'm like, it's hitting my Pokemon button, and I don't like it because I don't need this. What am I going to do? I have so many stickers. I don't need the stickers.
I bet the artist. I'm wondering if the artist is a Pokemon grabber and is like, you know, it would be fun to have, because
Yes.
like that feels like it's of the mind of someone's like, you know, it'd be really good to have, you know.
They totally. I'm like, listen, total hypocrite over here because I legit made stickers.
A total hypocrite. Listen, I'm over here on the other side, being like, Lisa, did you think about like journals? Did you think about like fabric? Did you think about like? Listen, I will catch it all.
I'm here for a good franchise for real. I think this just hit 2 buttons for me. 1, oh my god, I need it, and then 2, oh my god, I don't need it. What am I doing? Oh my god, 3, do I actually need everything connected to this deck when the deck itself was in purgatory for a year? No, I don't. What's wrong with me? It's like a dopamine thing. It sucks you in, and you're like, I need it, and you don't.
And it's
probably
pretty.
Don't need it.
I love the art, but you know, I want to say, did I have 2 copies or did I get rid of mine?
Did you have 2 copies of this deck?
I think I was gifted one, and I already had it.
Oh. Well, yeah. Okay, can you tell from this image, though? This is my question. Is it just a book full of actual stickers from, like, the deck, like, just the cards on sticker paper? Because that's kind of what it looks like on this image. Is, like, it's showing the tarot cards, so I'm like, is it that? And then it says something about putting it for your journals or water bottles.
Water bottles, and stuff, like how big are?
I don't know about you.
Are they going to be die cut? Or are they just going to be the actual tarot stickers? Are they going to? Well, it says over 1,000, but like, are they? Oh wait, look. There's 40 full sheets of the Fool's Journey from the major arcana. What
for the major and minor arcanas of a traditional 7/8 card? So 40 full color sheets lay out the Fool's Journey through the major and minor. So you get 40 sheets of like tarot stickers. Is that it?
But that's all they say. So is this just tarot stickers repeated?
I don't know. Because 40 sticker sheets, 40 times 78 is not 1,000. That's like 400. 4 times 8, like 320?
No. Because I think there's 40 pages, but the 1,000 stickers are within those 40 pages.
So it may just literally be just the tarot cards over and over again.
Can we go down and see a little bit? Go down a little bit. It's got about 80 pages. That's
80 pages. Well, 80 pages is 40 sheets.
That's front and back. Yeah, the 40 front and back. So they're not saying if they're like, I thought they might have shown another picture down here, maybe. Never mind.
And it says too, it says cards on the front, but then it says turn them over to learn about tarot's universal themes, archetypes, and numerology. So it sounds like it's written on the back and info on the back. So 40 sheets of just the Fool through the world, which like cool, but
if you're using stuff like Ritual Planner, though, like if they're like, okay,
wait, oh yeah, show us.
So if you're using like a Ritual Planner, if they are this size, like normal little tarot stickers, that would make sense for 1,000 of them in 40 pages. If you had multiples of each, possibly.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You'd have to have multiples of each, I would think.
But you would have to use that, like, I mean, you wouldn't have to. But, like, my brain says if you're just doing those kind of tarot stickers, like, have it universally. Like, a lot of tarot journals are made exactly like this. They have the same, like, area.
To put
so if you go real big, then does their journal have space for cards?
Well, it does, because their journal on one page, it's got the card image already. So one side of each page has the card image, and then a write up, and the right side is like a bullet journal page.
Okay, I was thinking it was a tarot journal, not like a journal of that tarot.
It's a journal of that tarot.
Like I thought it was like tarot journal, like put your card in tarot journal. Gotcha.
So so I don't know. I feel like this is one of those things where, for me, this hits territory of like, I would not have a use for this. But all right.
It's really cool.
It is cool. It's cool that it exists. It's coming out August 13th, $15.99 US.
Not bad.
Let's take a look at the Magic Cats Tarot. I feel like there's been a bunch of decks like this.
I'm like, I was about to say, I'm like, I feel like there's always a cat deck. Like, I love me some cats, but
Every time there's always cats. And like, listen, I am more of a dog person. Cats do have a mystical. Why are there grids on these cards? Do you see it?
Yep, I was about to ask the same question.
Why?
Is
Why?
this?
It might be a copyrighty type thing, like a
Okay.
watermark.
Do we have any more pictures?
Yeah, hold on. Let's just take a
Oh,
look.
there we go. Okay.
Oh, phew. Okay.
Okay, but then
So
that's what I was like.
what is happening? Okay, that's really stinking cute, I've got to say.
Oh, that is cute.
This is really, it's RWS clone-ish, obviously, with the symbology you need. Nope. There's only, this is such a petty thing. But like, if you're going to put the crown of stars in the
Put her
card,
in
they best be 12 stars.
oh no.
I am the petty bitch that counts them every time. Like, are there 12? Because
Well,
if there's
because
not
it's
12,
a specific symbol. It's not just a star crown. It's representation of, yeah.
And listen, like, I say that, and I guarantee you, like, I'm sure I will someday make the same mistake if I haven't already. But like, it's just one of those things I'm super petty about. Like, if you're gonna put this,
I know.
I feel like I don't do that with every card, but maybe somebody's gonna call me out, be like, Lisa, yes, you do. But like, I feel like I don't. But there's definitely somewhere I'm very picky. I'm like, there better be 12
usually
stars.
when there's an octopus involved, you got to be putting stuff because it depends on where you putting that dude. Okay. And then there's the crown. Like, there's only a couple of things that you just got to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is really cute. This is adorable. It really is cute. I don't, are they showing us any minors? Hold on, wait. No,
nope.
These are all majors. So how do we know if it is or isn't Pips? And this is the danger. So this is being published by Ixia Press, and there's no other pictures. So I would say whenever I see that all the preview images are only majors or court cards, that's a question mark for me every time.
That is a question mark. It's like, what does everything else look like?
So this
and
one's
does
due
it
out
say
August 13th.
what is it based on RWS or no? Sometimes they'll
It says
say
it's based on RWS, but see, I've seen that before and still seen Pips.
Oh, okay.
So like,
yeah,
it's probably not.
Well,
like,
because I mean, they can base the majors upon RWS and still call it an RWS based deck, so that makes sense.
Or even the meanings. If the meanings are RWS based, you can still call it that.
Yeah, true.
But yeah. So remains to be seen, but the art is super cute. So again, folks, if you get it, weigh in down below. Let us know what you think. I'm curious what you think. I'm really curious what you think about this one.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen this?
I have not. I am intrigued.
It's, look, check out the ripped sleeve. Hold on, let me open this up bigger. Hold on, let me bring up the images bigger. We have the ripped shirt. I can't.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Oh my god.
The sass in this, though.
Them glasses. I can't.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, this is a pip deck.
They show us. The funny thing is,
they show us
100% there are people that are going to love this with
because
pips.
I saw, but if you X this out, look what it says. The 22 cards of the traditional major arcana, and then 54 minor arcana, just consisting. It says like consisting of suits. It doesn't say that they're, you know, they kind of broke it down a little bit. That's why I had a feeling this was going to be pip.
Oh, good catch. I did not catch that at all. But yeah, the wording there does. Here's the thing, though. This is by a publisher, Skittle Dog, which I've never heard of, but that's a great publisher name.
That is a great name.
Skittle Dog. But here's the thing. Pip decks are fabulous. I have pip decks. In fact,
I love
pip decks are like an important
but I want to know.
Yes, I just want to make an informed decision about it. And like these pips look cool as hell. That looks cool as hell.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It matches the vibe of the deck. It's not just like pasted on there, whatever. But yeah, you'd want to see some to just know for sure. So I love how they made sure a pip was included. And that was so timely given that I just ranted about it. Due out August 27th, $24.99. What do you think, Danny? Are you a modern goth?
No,
Not so much.
not so much. I don't consider myself goth as much as
Mm.
I don't know.
Well,
Weird,
just
I
wait.
guess. I don't know.
Well, then I got you. How about Tarot of the Unexplained? Cryptids, ghosts, UFOs, and other urban oddities.
Perfection. Perfection.
And then that's like what? Bigfoot? Right. Okay.
Yeah,
But here's the
flying
thing.
saucers.
Something of saucers. So this is clear. Look at the cow. So this is saucers would be pentacles, I guess, but I don't know which one.
I don't know
Well,
which.
we can't
Yeah.
count the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, can't count the stars.
No, can't get the stars.
I don't know, man. Well, oh, here we. Does that say knockers?
See? Knockers.
Wait, is knockers a cryptid? Like a specific one? Because that looks like Bigfoot a little bit to me.
What is? Well, go.
Wait.
Show me something else. No,
Ghost?
look, it says ghost. I told you it's just flying saucers. Like, what the hell is that? This is not a tarot.
But wait, 9 of ghosts, 8 of knockers, advocate of saucers.
Oh, that's the suit name. Oh my god.
4 is probably the Emperor, Indrid Cold. I don't know who that is. The Wendigo. 13,
Okay, so that
would be
makes
death.
sense for death.
Yes.
I'm very
knockers
confused.
is a suit. What are knockers? Okay.
Like, please go and let me read this thing. Okay, hold, please. Okay, it incorporates modern suits. Okay, become Sasquatch knocking. Okay, it's knockers. It's Sasquatch knocking sticks.
What are
Ghosts.
Sasquatch knocking sticks?
Wands.
But
those are the wands.
I mean, I know, but what? Wait.
Listen, Sasquatch will grab a stick and beat the hell out of you if you get too close, and then it'll yell first, and then it will beat you senseless.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so wait. Sasquatch knocking sticks are the sticks that Sasquatch will pick up and beat you with?
I made all that up, but I think it's true.
Wait. Did you actually make all that up? I'm the most gullible human.
It's just what I assumed. I was like, I'm just gonna say it. Listen, I'm a cryptid expert. You see what I just did there? Like, I just made up all new folklore. Maybe I'm missing. I'm assuming he's gonna beat you with the stick. That's what it looked like. He was running with it.
I couldn't even see your face too. So I'm just like dead ass. Like what? But it's called knocker. Okay, can I just have a moment though? The suit is knockers. Hey babe, when I say knockers, what do you think of?
You're filming this.
Yeah, just say it. Could you hear her?
Yes.
Okay, got me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Oh my god. So go back to the description.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and do you know who Indrid Cold is?
No.
Okay, like he's like either a time lord or something like that. It's like a whole thing.
Okay.
Ask Peggy. I'm sure she knows.
Okay.
Okay, so ghosts, I'm assuming, are swords. Portals are cups, and then flying saucers would be the pentacles.
Okay.
Still really curious as to why they chose
knockers.
I mean, it's funny. I like it. But, like, it was a choice.
There's more information. Okay.
Oh!
But it doesn't... Okay, so La Llorona is the Empress. The Puka is the Lovers. Sirius is the Star. The Anakai is the Sun. Oh, here we go. There's nothing about the knockers. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this is cool as hell, Red Wheel, but I would like some more information. And I think you need to explain yourself. That's what I think. But yeah, due out August 5th, $22.95. Please, if somebody knows the knocker thing, please help us understand.
Yeah, who knows the legit story and not the one that I just made up? Or maybe I'm right. Maybe I just pulled that out of the ether. Let us know how wrong I am, please.
Please do.
And explain.
Please. Okay, here's a normal deck. Pathwork Oracle now this is illustrated by Anna Turian. The deck creator is Daniel Ahern. Daniel Ahern. I believe this has a psychology / wellness bent. So it's Anna Turian's artwork. But like, for example, this card is loving kindness for self. May I be filled with peace. Equanimity for loved ones. May you see things as they are. So it's like a blessing deck, kind of.
Okay.
Equanimity for all sentient beings. May we all see things as they are. There you go.
There's the heart.
I forgive myself. Yep. I forgive myself for injury and pain I caused myself consciously or unconsciously. I offer myself forgiveness. Mudra. I thought this had a bent because these first few cards, like the loving kindness meditation that I learned when I was doing my yoga teacher training, was like loving kindness for like self, for your loved ones, for your community, for like all of mankind kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that reminded me of that. And then the mudras being in there too just really makes a lot of sense. But this feels a lot like it's got I think this would be a very aligned sort of deck for anybody who practices yoga or meditation, especially if you work with those specific types. Yeah, it even says, if you're interested in developing and evolving a meditation practice, we created 21 guided meditations that assist you in path work. So it really is designed.
So these each have, okay, gotcha.
Cool. There's also audio guided meditations. Yeah, that's really cool. This is US Games.
I think I mean, I love the artwork, obviously, but like, I don't know if that's like, I dipped in and I was very much in that like kind of pathworking and chakra based and, you know, kind of Asian, what is the word that I'm looking for?
Eastern philosophies?
Eastern philosophy. Thank you. I was like, what am I trying to say? Eastern philosophy. I went down a whole rabbit hole and I love that kind of stuff, but I've shifted so much recently and like just kind of settled myself back in. And I feel like while I love the embodiment of it and I go back and forth with it, it's not something that's predominant in my practice anymore. So I don't think it's something like, I think that would be the only reason why, because I love meditation. That's one of my favorite things to do. And especially guided, especially like I love guided meditation after yoga.
Oh, that's the
like
best.
If you're in Shavasana and then you just like vibe out, like love that. Love that. So like there are still practices that I use, but I just know that this is not something I think I would use, unfortunately.
Same. Yeah. I feel like I've had decks like this. There's a beautiful one. This one, and then there's also the Seeds of Shakti. Is a beautiful one. And then also the Teresa Hutch decks. So she's got a couple of oracles that have beautiful, like the 8 limbs of yoga kind of themes around them. And then there was also the yoga oracle that came in a beautiful box. I had it. I used to work with it like on my mat. It came like a box in a box. And I want to say it was like Danielle Noel artwork. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Danielle Noel artwork. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So those ones are all beautiful. So I feel like if you are somebody who does like to get on the mat or who does meditate or who does things that like align with these philosophies, having something to work with in your practice can be really powerful. I've never tended to use decks like that, like on their own as like oracle decks, like generally. They've always kind of gone into like a specific practice. So I feel like there's definitely a spot for things like this and it's beautiful and I love Anna's artwork. For me, this doesn't fit my practice right now either, but I think it's gorgeous and I'm excited that it's coming out. And I think Anna kept the lid on this one for a while, I think, but she started sharing images on social media and it's just gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
But this one comes out July 31st, 1795.
No.
This next one has been out for years as an independent deck.
That's just a new cover. I love this freaking deck.
So I've never picked this up, but I've looked at it time and time again. So with it coming out mass market, I might just have to check it out. But then again, I'm looking at it like...
Okay, are they going to have the foil like they did?
Did they have foil?
They have some kind of... I have it right here.
Do you have it?
Like it stays right here because I use it quite often. And it's one of those, like, I'm not particularly like overly fond of this deck, but I use it all the time because I'm always drawn to it.
Oh.
But okay, so here we go.
Oh.
But do you see the mat?
Okay, yeah, I do see it. How long ago did you get that? Do you remember? Or is that like an older copy? Because I feel like it was indie, like what you've got.
This was indie.
And then I think it went to make playing cards for a while. You could get
this
it on
was,
make playing
I
cards.
believe this was the indie version. This is one that was gifted to me. But it's got all of it's got this like matte, I call it, okay, you ever did a scratch off? You know the sheen that they have? It's
got that. That's so cool.
I was trying to find one that they showed on there so we can like compare.
Yeah. Because I can put it like this.
Yes. Oh, look right here. So you see how yellow they are?
Okay, so first hold up here so that we can see it nice and big. Okay, yeah. I see the sheen. Okay. And then let's go back to this. Yeah, it looks like these don't look like they're the foiled. Oh!
That's what I'm saying. It's really hard to tell. So I'm really curious to see.
Look at all the color pencil or whatever medium that is and how soft and like it is.
And this is just totally different. Yeah.
Same thing here. Look. It could be that it's just painted like a nice solid yellow.
I hope it's the foil. Or at least something of the sort. I hope so.
Oh, I wonder if it says. Hold on. 79 gold foil accented cards with linen finish. Oh shit. I might need this.
It's got a linen finish?
Yep. US games lately, I'm telling you.
Foiled cards?
Yep.
Now granted, I love this finish. Like, I'm not gonna get it because I don't need it in linen, but because I love this so much. But like, I'm intrigued now. I want to see them. I want to see the cards because that's probably an artist rendering with the foil on top. You know what I mean? Like prototype things for that.
Does the one you have a guidebook?
No.
That's the thing. So when they come out mass market, they get a little guidebook usually. It does say illustrated guidebook. So 84 pages, illustrated guidebook. Watercolor illustrations with gold foil accents. I am going to pin this tab because I'm a little tempted.
Yeah, honestly, you might really like this. I really liked it. It was a surprise for me because like it's not something I ever looked at.
Look, I love this Lover's card so much. I have looked at this, like I said, time and time again. I saw it listed on Make Playing Cards. Probably once it went out of print for the regular edition, she just put it up there. But I remember seeing it multiple times and going, oh, should I pull the trigger? No, maybe. But don't forget, for me, Make Playing Cards, just being in Canada, it's like by the time I get shipping and stuff, it's usually more than like buying it direct from the creator. It's like there's no point, right? But now I like freaking, $30 US. Let's just, out of curiosity, see? Oh, not available in Canada. Fine. La-di-da. US games. It's the story. It's always the story. Why? That's okay. All right. Anyways, for those of you who can get it, keep us posted. All right. This one is the only indie one we have, and it is Lisa McLaughlin, who is the creator of the Texture Tarot. She has a tarot coming out called the Tarot Galafrey. And it has a guidebook, sister deck to the Texture Tarot, it says. So let me mute this tab. Okay, so it looks like it's on the same. It looks like it's on the same cardstock as the Texture Tarot, which is unshuffleable, which is sad. But let's see, does it say? Sorry, I'm just going to sidetrack for just a second.
400 GSM.
400 GSM Calder satin card. It does not look like a riffle deck. It looks like a hand over hand deck.
That's a huge deck.
But her artwork, I don't know. It's very unique. I don't know if I need this though. Like, I love the Texture Tarot. This is very bright. But again, it's very bright.
I don't think it's my style. And the reason I'm saying this, because I do love collages. I do love stuff like that. But when I sit back and I look at that, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's a little bit, there's a lot going on. I almost feel like this is a deck that would have benefited from borders. Or it needs something to contain it, maybe something to like draw the eye. Because for me, it starts to feel overwhelming. a little bit.
I was about to say, it does feel overwhelming. It feels like I've laid out, like if I were to lay this out and just like read it instinctually,
Yeah.
I think it would be wonderful. But like, I guess when I'm looking at it, like I don't see quite what these are a little better. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm gonna say, like, okay, the ritual tarot didn't have any words on it, but if you look at it, you could tell immediately what card. Maybe not immediately for all of them, but 99% of them for me, you could tell what it is. You can look at it and 100%. See and be like, oh, look, it's this.
Yes,
you know,
totally. I completely agree.
Whereas this, I think from afar, because they're smaller and I can't really see the names on it, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. I that's kind of a thing for me because I like to see, especially when I lay out the cards on the table, I like to be able to immediately identify like wands, cups, swords. You can't really do that in this deck as easily, but I do know for those of you who are interested, because it is really cool. Pre-orders are open now, and I think depending on how the pre-orders go will determine how many she orders, and I don't know when the deadline is, but I will have a link to this in the description box below if you want to check it out. Don't be alarmed by the Canadian price. Our dollar sucks right now. Okay. Now we're on to Kickstarter, and there's only a small handful of decks to go over, but let's look at the ones that people requested that we chat about. Okay. So the first one is the Tarot Sirena by Mr. Freeborg.
Okay, I've been seeing I'm very intrigued by this because I have been seeing the Instagram post from the artist or the creator and like watching them go through their deck and like seeing all these things and like I don't know if it's really for me, but I love the whole vibe. Like look at that fool. Look at this. The art is I love it.
Okay. It's kind of like
that hermit is everything.
It kind of reminds me of like what is it? Wisdom of the Depths?
Yes.
And like Dame Darcy made babies.
Yes.
Kind of. A little bit. Like it's got mermaids, but it feels sort of serious, but it feels kind of like edgy. Also,
edgy,
did that mermaid have 6 boobs? I think that mermaid had 6 boobs.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Okay. Wasn't just me then. Yeah, this is
We've
very
got hot
different.
bods all over the place. This is a hot bod deck.
It is a hot bod. It is. Listen, there's a little too much boy bits for me. Listen, nothing against boy bits. Okay, y'all are entitled to your bits. It's fine. My world doesn't involve boy bits, and I like it that way. Okay, that's how I roll.
Listen, I'm down for all the bits. Just show me all the bits. I'm down for it.
Okay,
all the bits for me.
Okay, let's see if we can find some details about this. So all of the cards.
Like, look at the colors, though, Lisa. Like, that's scrumptious as hell. Like, the color palette alone, like, frame me all of that in one thing just so I can look at all those colors on a wall. Like,
yeah, I mean, I will say this looks like fire to me, even though it's mermaids with that color palette. That is the coins, and I get it. And it's very, it follows compositionally the Rider-Waite-Smith a bit, I think, at least in some of the cards, it seems to. And then this is the swords and the cups. Yeah, so the color palettes do sort of give you a different vibe per suit, which is really great.
Per suit.
What I like that. Okay, 350 GSM with matte linen texture, same as used in my previous projects, Purgatorium, Hex, and Taroki by Mr. Freeborg, for those who know. So this is his third deck. I kept looking at that Taroki deck. I didn't end up picking it up, but I kept looking at it. This looks really cool, actually. I know. I kind of dig the fact that it's like mermaids, but it's like not fluffy bunny mermaids.
It feels like I don't know about you, but like I feel like it's definitely got queer vibes in it.
It totally has queer vibes in it for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it feels, I don't know. I think it just feels scrumptious. I like it.
It does feel scrumptious. Okay, €45. I'll just click the little remind me button. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, y'all, let me tell you the timeline. You have 6. Okay, we're filming this way in advance. So you who are watching this, if you're watching this the day the video comes out, you'll have like a day, okay? Because you have until Wednesday, July 17th at 7 a.m. Pacific. So do not sleep on this if you're interested. It's already met its minimum funding goal, so check it out. Don't miss
I'm
it.
just so glad it's being published. I'm so glad it got funded.
Are you?
I can't wait to hear all of this.
Are you getting it?
I don't know if I'm getting it.
Yeah.
That's a time crunch. I'm not positive yet, and I probably should have did it when I put a little reminder, and I haven't checked anything. I should have already done my research, and now that I'm at the wire, I know I'm just going to back out.
Now, yeah, that's true. Okay, so it's a maybe for me. I hit the remind me. We'll see. This might be one that I also just wait for walkthroughs to come out, honestly. Speaking of TRMA, that's our next one. Cave of Cibil, Chthonic Oracle. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God. I love her artwork. It is so raw.
Her artwork is very raw, but this does not feel like her other deck at all. And I think I just assumed it was going to be, but it's not. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
This does not feel like her tarot to me. This feels...
I love this.
Can I make it bigger? Oh, can you see it big like that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I'm seeing bits that I'm like, okay, that's her. That's still her. This feels like dark, feminine, divine.
My God. I am just so freaking here for this right now. She is speaking my language with this.
Yeah, there's power here. There's a lot of power here.
This is the type of deck that, especially because it doesn't appear like there's any keywords or anything on it. Very much soul deck type vibe where you pull this and you vibe with this energy. You stick this on your altar. You do some magic about it, y'all. This is really it feels so magical to me. That's some powerful stuff.
I'm going to skip through a little bit, but holy cow. Oh, whoa. Those are the keywords. Wait.
Those are the keywords.
Oh, these words are something.
Oh my
Sinwalker,
God.
Gatekeeper,
Invader, taboo.
Horde,
I like omen.
Damn. Okay. All right. Okay. Dang.
Okay. Let's explore this.
Okay. Beneath, Cave of Cibil leads to the underworld, but to make passage through the Porta Inferno, Cibil demands an offering, a drop of blood, a golden bough. All that we were before, we can never be again. Now we descend into Plutonian darkness, beneath the soil, under the earth, an image of no beginning, no end. Whew! Cibil is a telluric witch, and so we seek her in the sordid earth where all deep secrets hide. Whoa!
Man, girl, this is what I'm talking about.
Dang. Black magic brought these images into being. They are not well behaved. I release my hold over their chaos. Oh, damn. Okay.
Agreed, because I was about to say there's so much like you said, that dark feminine rage energy is what it feels like. Those deep depths of womb work and sacred spaces. Like you said, going into that underworld, oh man, I'm so excited. Holy crap.
Cure and alchemy cards. Vanity and becoming cards.
Oh, the vanity. Oh.
Yeah. This one is taboo and other. The tears.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at the mother card. Oh my God. Alongside his handwritten name. Damn, look at her. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
The name is on the back. Mother card.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's wicked. Harlot? Are you kidding?
Oh my God. I love this even more right now.
Oh my God. Omen. Okay. The Book of Spells.
So this is the perfect altar. You read that on the back. You put...
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Each image in the deck is paired with its own magic incantation housed within a companion spell book. The book of spells was formed using my own cut-up ritual, words and phrases broken down, combined and reassembled using the alchemical principle of old, solve et coagula, to dissolve and coagulate. The best way to experience the cave of Cibil is in its conjunction with its spells. You may speak them aloud if you like. Oh, now I lose myself in earth, in wound, in blood.
I have to have this. I have to have this.
Oh my god, look at this. The wood turns black, the fire darkens, the gates of the underworld and it's upside down are open. Oh, I am the serpent, I am the whore and the holy one. I am the wild beast. I am the secret of the soil.
I'm done.
Okay, I cannot. I have chills.
I have to have this deck.
Holy moly. 52 cards. Sweet. Sign us.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Okay. The second tier comes with a wax sealed letter. Oh my god. This is amazing. She's incredible. The funny thing is when I saw her working on this, I swore I thought it was going to be way more collagey and like her tarot. Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Dang. Okay, well, we'll pin that tab.
Pin that.
Oh, okay. On that note, let's go to something a little lighter. Are we still on the okay, yeah, we're still on the right view. The Unessential Tarot? I don't know. Using comical images to reveal the essence of traditional tarot by Adam Stoller. Wait, Adam Stoller. There's the Stoller Tarot on his head. Have you seen that?
Yes. I was like, wait a second. I know this art. Hold on.
Oh my god. So he's got another one out. And this one has, it looks like keywords. Can I open this up in a new tab? And yes, I can. Let me share this instead. Okay. So spontaneity for the fool, manifesting for the magician. Look at the unicorn.
Oh, look.
Intuitive. Also, it's a keyword based.
It's a keyword based. This is cute.
Empowered for the Empress and authority for the Emperor. So it's non-gendered in that way too, which is amazing. Look at the belief card. A priest and a rabbi walk into a bar.
Oh my god.
God, that's amazing. This is the cutest thing. Oh my god. Fair when both the hunter and the hunted have a gun.
Man, this is cute.
Look at perspective. Oh my god, is this the cutest thing I have ever seen? Epiphany.
Oh my god, the epiphany.
And he's parachute. I love
it's
that.
The parachute is broken.
Oh my god. Look at Hope. This is so oh my god, this is so cute. Let me go back to the main campaign page. Okay. Swords are action. Cups are love. Wands are spirit. Oh, look at the ghosties.
But I would turn those around.
I would do spirit for wands.
For wands, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. I hate it when that, but then again, you've got like light bulb over the head, but like it's not.
I mean, yeah.
I would have turned it around. This is really stinking cute. I don't think I would use this in my practice, but it is adorable. It is adorable.
I love it.
All right. Well, if you're interested in this, y'all, you have not very long. Thursday, July 18th, if you're interested in getting in on the Kickstarter. And that brings us to the Mystic Augur and Sage Oracle. Can you see it, Danny?
Oh, yeah. We've reached our goal. Let's see.
We've reached our goal. Wait, this isn't the same chick you were talking about. Oh, no, this is Kelly Burton. Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay. I need more images. Oh. What are these? The 3 sigil cards. So it comes with the Mystic Augur.
So those are sigils.
Okay.
I was about to say, that looks like nothing that was just on that front page.
No.
Okay, I see it now.
This is pretty, but this is too similar to things I've had that I
was about to say, this reminds me of a few different things.
Me too. I just saw a spider card that would definitely have been a deal breaker for me, unfortunately. It's a little too creepy crawly. But those are some really incredible layers. I do love when people do this with art where you've got all these layers and all this texture in the art.
Oh, I know.
Really, really
this artwork, I love this artwork. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's brighter.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like the Bee Tarot, you know?
The which one?
Original, the what is it called? What's it called? The Wisdom of Sacred Bee Tarot, or the
Bee Tarot? Yeah. The Sacred Bee. Or what? Yes, that's what I was thinking of. I'm like, this has the same vibe, and I really love the artwork. I just don't know if this is something that I would use personally, but the artwork is beautiful.
It is.
I don't like spiders. That spider card is out of here.
It's intense. That's an intense spider card. I can do cute spiders. I can't
Cute
do
spiders. I love cute spiders. Are like, it's the shadow for me.
it's a
That's
shadow
a
for me
thought.
too. It's like a no. This one is funding until Sunday, July 21st at 7 a.m. So you have a little bit of time. It's met its goal. It does look beautiful. It's probably not for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Same these.
Two more. We have the Sabbath Runes Oracle. This is by the creator of the Sabbath Tarot.
Oh, so are we risque? Are we very
Oh, I didn't check, but I do see some very cut male bodies.
I see some bodies in there.
I see some bodies.
If we're talking about the Sabbath Tarot, like, damn.
We haven't quite met our funding goal. We are at 17.7 of 20,000 US, and you have until Thursday, July 18th. I am good on rune decks for right now. I have two.
Yeah, I
love them both. I'm good. This is a lot of boy energy, which is fine, but not needed for me right now. Oh, that guidebook looks beautiful. Look at that.
That is really beautiful. They do some very great quality stuff from what I understand. I can't speak to it. I've only seen it and heard people speak of it, but it seems like they have very high quality, beautiful things.
That's what I've heard too. Like just high end all the way through. This is really cool. Not my taste, but very, very cool. You could probably add on insight.
Oh, look, yeah, you can add on the tarot. Smart.
It is smart. Yeah, I like it when creators do that for sure. And there's a coin, all kinds of goodies. Again, not for me. Not much to say about it, but rune decks, if they show the meaning of the rune well in the imagery, can be a really great thing to add, especially if you want to get to know the runes better. So having like an imagery that like locks in the meaning can be a really, really cool way to get to know it. So for that reason, definitely always worth giving it a second look.
Absolutely.
All right. That brings us to our last one, the Elemental Heights Tarot. Oh, I just realized what it said. The world's first pole and aerial arts photographic tarot deck. So I'm guessing
photographic tarot decks. I have one, like full photographic. I've had other ones. They're beautiful. That's not something that I use. I don't usually want. And it's funny because the photograph deck I have is the Somnia. There are no faces in it. Really. So like, again, it's just
people. Yeah, I don't want to see real people. But like, can I just say she's hanging from her hair. Hanging from her hair. That's it. I just need to see that. What's that?
I said that's amazing. I'm just gonna chill here from my hair, no big deal.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out. All good. I mean, it's really cool that this exists. It's beautiful. Again, it's like beautiful. Photos for me. Oh, look at this image.
Whoa.
That is badass as fuck.
That is so badass. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
To the queen. Yes, girl. Queen of Wands. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, damn.
Listen, if you made an art book, I'd probably flip through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see this.
Yes. They have more to go on their funding goal, which is a shame. I think this deserves to fund for sure. It's that really photos thing for me. I think I'm with you on that point. But you have 11 days to, well, no, at the time you're viewing this, you have until Monday, July 22nd. And they're about 2/3 of the way, I would say. Maybe 3/4. So the last days are crucial for them.
Maybe not 3/4. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of in that range. What is it, like 15 of 24? So yeah, they've got a ways to go. I do hope that they fund. If they don't fund, I hope that they re-put the Kickstarter up, maybe try to aim for a lower funding goal if they can, just to get this out there, because I think it's something that deserves to be out in the world.
It really does. I mean, the not only the artistry, like they really did a great job of capturing. Like, it doesn't look like, I don't know. Some of them look not so awesome. This has a full, like, compositionally beautiful job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Incredible. So I agree. I feel like it definitely deserves to be in this world. So if they don't do it this way, I hope they either find another way or they do it again. You know, they try it again.
That gets us through our entire list.
We did it.
Like 28, 29 decks. We knocked it out. Go. Woo! I love keeping Danny up like way past her bedtime.
Oh my God, I know.
Friday
I'm
night,
usually asleep by now.
Danny, go to bed. Thank you so much. These are so
Thank you for
fun.
having me. This was so
And
great.
everybody, make sure that you let us know. So I usually a couple of days before, this time almost a week before, I put up when we like call out for requests. So I go exclusively off that list typically. So whatever you all request, that's what we typically talk about. So keep an eye out for next month. We're going to be doing it again for as long as I can keep Danny locked into her seat. All right,
I
y'all.
love this.
Thank you all so much. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.